There's our new ride, Brax. You like it? Yep, we're trading truck and trailer for truck and trailer. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Gentry and Sons, and welcome back to another video. And as you guys seen what just rolled in, yes, we are trading. So everybody's been asking, are we trading? Are we trading? Are we trading? And it is, yes, we are trading. But we are going to get to keep working on the truck. We are going to get to finish the build on the orange truck. And who knows, I might buy it back later on. But the truck just did not make sense for us at this point in time with what we got going on with the business, with what we're trying to achieve with the business. So I'm actually out in Vegas right now. I've been trying to get this video uploaded for a few days. There's a lot of big things happening, a lot of big things coming, and that truck just didn't make sense at the time. So hope you guys forgive me. I'm super excited about what we just traded for, and I'm gonna let you guys check it out. And we kind of did another daily vlog, so hope you guys enjoy it. I'm gonna let you get to the video. We're getting ready to go for our last ride in it. Oh my goodness, I can't believe my baby's leaving. But we're on to, we can put a driver in our truck now and not worry about it. As much as I love Sherbert and I don't want to get rid of him, it's going to a really good owner. This guy's so excited about getting him. I can't say that I'm not happy for him, but I feel like it is going to a good home. This thing's been sitting over here for a week. Still got air pressure. Oh my goodness. So we did get a reefer out of the deal. I don't know if I'm gonna haul chickens with it, maybe, or put our other reefer on chickens. I might sell that reefer. I'm not sure yet. I haven't really made up my mind, but it's a 2010 Great Dane, and it's got a Thermo King on it. It is one of my favorite units. We're going to go drop this trailer off and let him get his flatbed. I think he's pretty excited about his truck. So he's got a big old list of stuff that we're going to do to it. But I can't do anything until after we get done with mats. So we got mats in 2 weeks. I've got to get the cab over ready. I've got to get the 389 ready. And I'm still trying to figure out which trucks are going to let me bring up there. And then now I've got to get this reefer ready because it's got some loads that it's got to go do. All right, guys, so he's got an app from his phone where he can lock and unlock the doors. I thought I locked the keys in it. Huh, that's pretty cool. How cold does the reefer get? How cold does the reefer get?
Minus 20, minus 70. You could do right now.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna fix these reefer doors before they get messed up. Fix the latches on them. Smart reefer. Set point. Let's see how cold we can get it. Let's go for 0. Hour meter, select 3,141 hours. Heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. 3,000 hours ain't nothing. Where's the big guy? Yeah. Let it fire up and see what it does. All right, we should be unlocked now. Oh, dude, that's so cool. That's really cool.
I already canceled. I have to redo again.
I'm gonna get it on my phone too. All right, yeah, just follow me to the farm. Alright guys, we're gonna go to the farm and try this thing out real quick. I did drive it with it loaded one night. I don't know if you guys remember it from one of the last few videos, but he brought it down and I test drove it. That reefer just started. Air conditioner work. I hope. It's almost air conditioner season. Trailer brakes are in. Ain't got many gauges in it, but who cares? Let's go to the farm, baby. Go drop this wagon off. See what our gravel situation looks like. See if we can get some sound in this thing. Big heavy haul Peterbilt. Woohoo! I can't believe I just traded for an X15. That rolls a little bit of coal. Little haze coming out of it. $407,000 miles. I am pretty tickled about this truck. It's going to be a nice truck for one of the drivers as well. So, you know, that's what it's all about. We're really trying to focus on our business right now. Yeah, I'd love to keep the orange truck and love to take it to truck shows and all that good stuff, but it just didn't make sense for what we're trying to do. So I hope you guys understand why I got rid of it. I know a lot of people were upset that I was getting rid of it, but you know, it's time for change, guys. It's time to try to grow this business into something amazing, and then we can build some show trucks. It seems to be pretty peppy. Definitely peppy. God, that orange truck is beautiful. I gotta say, that is one gorgeous truck. Couple little changes I'd like to do to it, but other than the few things it needs, that is a gorgeous truck. This thing, the only thing I don't like about it so far is how, so being a heavy haul truck, it is solid. I mean, it's got a really solid front end. And, I mean, it is. It's a really, really solid truck. So it's a little bit rough on the bump. There's no give is what I'm saying. It's like driving an F550, you know, without anything on loaded. So this truck probably rides like a Cadillac with 100,000 pounds behind it. But anything lighter, you know, with a light load, is probably going to be just a, you know, when you hit a bump, it's going to be solid. See, there's no give in the front end of this thing. Oh man, I still got where my gravel is right here at the entrance. It's still puddling up right there. So this is 10 loads so far. He just finished the 10th load. See how far it went. Which I'm going to bring the skid steer over and pack it and flatten it down a little bit better. That's 10 loads of gravel, baby. right, be safe, brother. All right, guys, so this turned into a lot more. So they went to leave, and I was test driving the truck and noticed that the clutch wasn't working like it was supposed to. So as you can see, they're taking off in my new pickup and headed home. So we got over to the farm, and he thought he had the brakes released, but he didn't. That's why he was going slow, because it wasn't feeling right to him, which is understandable. You know, new truck to him, and that truck's a lot. It really is. It's very intimidating to get in and just go. So he got it over to the farm. I'm like, well, let me test drive it, make sure everything's good. Let me show you everything about the truck. And I went to put it in gear, and the clutch brake wasn't working like it should. So I was like, well, we'll adjust the clutch brake on it, and just that way I know it's right. So it's the clutch brake, and when we did, we found out that the clutch, the bracket that goes through the floor for the clutch, the rivets, the factory rivets are gone, and well, one of them's broke, one of them's still there, but it's barely there. So it's not real, it's not holding it like it's supposed to. And I mean, he's trading me a nice truck. Long story short, he's trading me a nice truck. I'm gonna make sure that that thing works right and runs right and drives right and all that stuff. So, you know, we did agree to trade like it was, and he was gonna get it fixed and bring it back later and let me fix it. But the truck's already here, and I know I don't really have the time to do it right now. We really don't, but I don't know, I just couldn't let him leave with it. So me and Dad both agreed we're just going to fix the things that needs fixed on it to where he can take the truck and go to work with it. So we did trade. I do have the other Peterbilt, but we are keeping the orange one here until it is where I feel like it's right. I don't know, I just can't let it go. So I went ahead and just let him take my Ford. They're going to go back home because his wife has to go to work tomorrow, and we're going to keep it for, I don't know, a few days and fix the things that needs fixed. We're just going to try to find the time to do it. So this video is going to continue. You ready, Brax? Load these bad boys up. Let's get this thing fired up. Guys, it's loading time. Trading and loading today. All right, guys, so now we got the crane warming up. So these boats have got to be loaded on these trailers. And then I got to figure out how to get to Utah. So I'm either going to take the Classic. I was planning on taking my Ford, but now I will not any longer be taking that thing because it's headed to Indy. So I probably won't see it for a few days. So I'm thinking about hooking up one of the ship sheet trailers to the Classic. Thought about taking the cab over too, but that thing, if we end up taking this thing to Matt's, I want it to be completely detailed, cleaned up, polished. There's a little bit of paint work I want to do to it. There's a few things I want to do before, if we do take it to Matt's, because this thing's been out on the road for the last couple months. It's a little bit dirty. I don't like it to look like this, but it just got in from a trip. So do we take this thing to Matt's?
Yeah. What's there for us? That's wiring harness.
Yep. So it just got new airbags. We took the fenders off of it, put all new airbags on it and brake valves and stuff like that, because it did have a few cold leaks when it was out in the cold and not warmed up. It had air leaking out of some of the brake valves. Well, while we had it apart, we went ahead and done airbags at the same time. Pulled the fenders off, reset all the fenders, all the brackets, put washers in them like they're supposed to be with the little plastic pieces behind them. So cab over, other than being cleaned up, is actually ready to go to Matt's. I don't like this, but it is what it is. I just want to have a truck there for you guys to be able to see, and you know, a lot of people want to see this thing, so it'd be cool to have a truck there this year. So I'll let you know what we do. We will definitely be there with or without a truck, hanging out with everybody, seeing everybody, doing some meet and greets, hanging out in a few booths. We'll definitely be at the SHQ booth. We're gonna hang out with them guys and kiss some babies, shake some hands, sign some autographs, all that good stuff. So we're gonna get this thing hooked up and start loading dope. All right, guys, we got to get this bad boy loaded up on that trailer. As soon as we get that done, we can send her out. Somebody can get their boat ready for springtime. sure somebody's excited. I'm sure this is a beautiful boat, seeing the color of that trailer. I'm excited to go over there and drive the 388 a little bit more. So I didn't get to drive it anymore. I had to get them over here and get them going.
One more. Cute. Okay. That should be good. Boop. Boop. Babe.
Get wild, ain't it?
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. Turn your camera off, turn line on. We gotta get us some big lights on this thing, Rex.
Yeah.
The boys will be in next week, so I don't know.
It saying had some lights on it, but I guess they got busted out.
We ain't gonna be loading for a load for this thing. We're gonna be using the big boys.
Yeah. Hey, Dad.
Yeah, buddy.
We could use this one at the farm.
Up.
We could use this at the farm to get like trucks and stuff.
That's what we're gonna do, and we gotta use it to put our hoist up too.
Yeah.
So our camera died yesterday, right in the middle of our last boatload for the evening, and we didn't get back over here to show this thing to you guys. Holy crap, Brax. I wish I knew it was going to rain today because we just moved it over in the gravel. So we're going to fire this thing up for you guys. Check this out. So lock, hold this. I wonder if it'll start in gear. I didn't even think about that. Oh, there she goes. That is so cool. That is awesome. Nah, we ain't trying that. That would suck if this thing took off and we couldn't stop it, have a runaway truck. So Sherbert is still here. So we got to, like I said yesterday on the video, we were adjusting the clutch on it and decided that there's some things that we want to fix on it for this guy before he takes it. So I loaned him my pickup and he drove my pickup back home. So me and Dad didn't want to risk it. We didn't want this guy taking this truck and the clutch breaking on it, or the you know, messing up the floorboard or messing up the bracket, because that whole clutch assembly is like $5 grand. So we told him we'd just fix it, be done with it, and we don't want that kind of bad karma on us. He did trade us a good running truck, nice truck, so we want to do the same for him. At least be able to, you know, take it and go to work with it. All right, guys, I don't want to get this thing muddy because right now it's nice and clean, but I do want to show you guys the interior. It's got 407,340 original miles. That's what I like about it. Switches on. Oh crap. Well, this thing sounds good. The interior is just immaculate in it. It has a refrigerator. So this would be a good driver truck. It is a heavy haul truck though. It's got 11,587 hours. So this truck was probably, I'm gonna guess, a local truck. That's why it's not got a lot of miles on it, but it was probably used local quite a bit. And back over. It's got a backup camera on the trailer. That's pretty cool. There she is, guys. She is sweet. I'm going to show you guys how high it sits in the front. She needs some stacks. Definitely going to have to put some light panels on it. I think a nice bumper, some stacks, light panels, visor. This truck will look pretty awesome. But she's ready to go work right now. I ain't gotta. That's later on we can afford it. So see how heavy duty this thing is and how high it sits in the front. We can lower it down. We can change the blocks in the front, kind of lower it down, and you know, which it did have floaters on it. So when he bought the truck, it had floating front axle and all that stuff. It does have the X15, 565 horse or something like that. It does pull good. It's got the big rear ends. It's double framed, big dry shafts, 20 series, I guess that's what you call them. So, I mean, just as a good old, I mean, I don't know any driver who wouldn't be able to jump in this and just be happy to drive it. It's got plenty of power. It runs awesome. It's got a PDI turbo on it. No, that ain't a PDI. That is a, ooh, that's a S410. That's the same thing it was on Rooster. So I know how good that turbo is. Good cold air conditioner. They did the water pump upgrade on it. They did cams. All the things that go wrong with these engines, he's done it all, everything. At 300,000 miles, so it's got like 100,000 miles on all the upgraded stuff. You know, usually when you take the turbo off, the VGT turbo, then you lose your jakes. So they upgraded the jakes and all that. So it's got the big jakes in it. This thing will about dead stop you. Besides that, guys, it's just a regular old work truck. Nothing special, just a good heavy haul truck. We're going to use as a boat hauling truck. So the only thing I have to do to it is move the fifth wheel back so we can hook a boat trailer to it, and it might be okay. It might go back far enough, actually. Yeah, there's a good chance it'll go back far enough, so may not have to do nothing to it. We're gonna have to put some tires on it soon, but that ain't that big of a deal. And the trailer, I don't know what we're gonna do with it. We might sell it, or we might start hauling some reefer freight with it. But as you can see now, we've got 2 trailers sitting on the hill. I've got another trailer sitting. I probably got 5 or 6 reefers sitting doing nothing. Oh, it's heavy. So, I don't know, guys. I'm pretty excited about the trade, and I hope you guys understand why I done it. You know, right now we're trying to focus on business. We're trying to focus on, you know, keeping our drivers busy. Freight's crazy right now. We're trying to build a nice facility over here. So this is where we're building. This is where we're putting in our hoist. This is where we're putting everything at. We're actually even going to be moving here. So this is where me and my family will be living. And our shop will be right back there. This is going to be one big parking lot. And it's going to be a lot of work to get there. So we don't have time to be fixing up the orange truck because we've got to be working on this place. So, you know, it's going to a good home. I'm pretty excited about it's getting an owner that's really going to love and appreciate it. And, you know, I feel like this was a pretty smart trade, and I hope, you know, you guys understand. And I want to be able to put all my focus into Rooster and get it fixed the way I want to. We have a huge surprise coming with Rooster. So another part of this deal is something that we're doing with Rooster, and it's coming pretty quick. So I'm really, really excited about getting my Peterbilt back running. It is going to be one top-notch truck when it comes back out. And we just bought one top-notch motor to go in it. So it's getting built by one of the best, I feel like. I think Rooster's going to be bad to the bone. And I can't wait to show you guys what we got coming for him. But he is getting ready to go to Kentucky, and we're going to start putting it back together. So Rooster's coming back pretty soon, a lot sooner than I thought it was going to happen. And thanks to all of you guys for watching, subscribing, leaving comments, and loving our channel. Like, we couldn't be doing this stuff without you. So I gotta say thank you, because guys, I really miss my truck. I really want to have my truck back, and you know, you guys make it happen. So we thank you for that. We love you guys. That's going to finish off today's video, and me and Braxton is going to get on the road. We got a lot to do, and we'll see you on the next video. Love you guys.